Dive into the future of cardiac research, heart on a chip. You don't need a real heart to study heart diseases anymore. This tiny chip might just help us do it, but before we dive deeper, have you checked out part 1 of this video? Here's the heart on a chip. These heart cells look real, but they're not beating yet. Let's give them a little push with electrical stimulation. Just like that, they beat. We've recreated the rhythm of the human heart on a microchip. Once the chip is ready, the next big step is to get heart cells to actually stick to it. To do that, we coat the surface with tiny helpers like gold nanoparticles and silver nanotubes. They act like an inviting, welcoming mat, helping the cells attach, grow, and behave more like a real heart tissue. To build a heart on a chip, we use smart materials like PDMS and PMMA. They're flexible and biocompatible and easy to mold. For the finer details, 3D printing does the job. Sounds too technical? Don't worry, we'll break it down in a future post on organ printing. But where do the heart cells come from? We don't borrow them from a real heart, do we? Instead, we use stem cells, reprogrammed and guided to become beating heart cells right on the chip. There are two main ways to build a heart on a chip. Mold-dependent methods use pre-made templates like baking cupcakes in a tray. Mold-independent methods like 3D printing let us pipe the design freely, just like decorating a cake without a mold. To mimic a real heart, the chip needs stimulation, just like your heart responds to signals. We use two types: electrical pulses to trigger contractions and mechanical cues to stimulate blood flow pressure. Here's where it gets powerful. We can design chips to model specific heart diseases: ischemia, heart attacks, cardiac fibrosis, and even hypertrophy, all recreated on tiny chips. This means targeted research, better drug testing, and a future with fewer animal trials. See you in another science-packed video. Until then, like, share, subscribe, and check out my website Bio Diaries to read full article.